You guys, my name is Marcellus, and today, fuck it, you're not getting that introduction, dude. I just got off work, and a lot of people were telling me to check out Akame ga Kill or Akame ga Kiru, whatever you want to say. And my first thing was, I tried to read this manga a couple months ago, and I totally just dropped it. I dropped it, not even one chapter in, I dropped it a couple pages. I don't know why. I can't remember. I believe it was too much dialogue for me. Yeah, fucking 20% battery left. Yeah, cool. But I think it was a little bit too much dialogue for me in the first chapter, and I just dropped it. So when I heard the anime came out, fuck yes, I finally get a chance to watch this because everybody was talking about it when the manga was just booming. So I watch it, and it seems kind of childish at first. The first 5 minutes, of course, the dude slays some kind of beast, and there's a lot of blood. But I still get the feeling 5 minutes or 10 minutes into the show that it seems kind of kiddie. The animation seems kind of weird to me. So, you have the main character. Well, not the main character. I don't know who the main character is because in the intro, it seems like Akame, the girl that you find out later on, is the main character. Or Tatsumi, the dude that you see for most of the episode, is the main character. I really don't know at this point, but for this episode, Tatsumi was the main character. He's leaving the countryside to make it in the big city, basically, to make money so he can help provide for his village. And we find out later that he's sent with 2 other people. But he's traveling on his own right now because he believes that the 2 have went on in front of him. So he gets to the city. The first thing he does is he gets swindled. This nigga gets robbed. And he has to pay for it, and at this point he's broke, and he's sleeping on the street, and then all of a sudden, a magnificent, glorious, just gracious woman just says, hey, I'm rich, you come stay with me, and then the guards are like, the whole time I thought it was kind of weird, because the guards were just like, another one, like, fuck, this is her couple of time, how many have you had here? And the parents were making comments like that, and the guards were making comments like that. And I'm like, You see Tatsumi make it in the house, but you don't see anybody else in the house. So he's talking about the 2 other people that he were traveling. This is when we get his backstory, where you hear about the other 2 people he's traveling with, and he wants to make it as a military, a warrior, I guess, or guard. And he goes there, and the first thing that comes across my mind is still, where's these people that the girl brought in? And they give him a bedroom, and then at that point we hear about the night raid. I'm pretty sure we hear about the night raid. Do we hear about the night raid before it happens? Yeah, we hear about the night raid because they're killing all these high ranked people, wealthy people that are doing horrible things in the imperial country and stuff like that. So we find out also that the ruler of the imperial country is a child, but the prime minister is pretty much, he's a puppet king. The child is a puppet king, and the prime minister is, fucking the puppet master. So we hear about the night raid, and then all of a sudden, shit goes down heavy as fuck. This is when it totally changed. When the night happened, I just was like, okay, this is not a kid's anime anymore. No more. I did not get the kiddie sense from this anymore, because the girl is walking down the hallway. And I'm like, what the fuck? She just gets sliced in half. And I'm like, she was innocent. Like, why? And she's just like, my apologies. And then all of a sudden you see the rest of the night raid in the sky on some kind of web. And they're just killing the guards. Like, Akame comes down and she's just slicing the guard. She slit a guard's throat. And it seemed like he was getting tattoos on his face when he was dying. And then some armored dude just throws a spear through like the body. He gets fucked up, and then the last dude gets shot in the head because he tries to run. So pretty much the night raid is just going ballistic on this whole family. You see the girl that swindled Tatsumi. She has like bear claws now. I guess she's some kind of furry thing, but she chokes the father up and then busts. I guess just fucks his throat up, and he dies. And so she has to be extra strong. So you see a guard taking the daughter that brought Tatsumi in the house. You see him running like with her, and they're going to a storehouse. And you see Tatsumi running after her, and he's pretty much like, I'm not gonna let her die. The least I can do is protect her, cause she brought me in, and they're such kind people. And in the beginning of the episode, you see kind of 2 dudes that are traveling that Tatsumi saved. He says there are people with hearts of demons or beasts out there, and they're worse than the creatures that he fought on the road. So, and this, you have to keep this in mind for what you're about to see. So, Akame is like, refuses to kill Tatsumi for a while because it's not her mission to kill him. She wants to kill the girl. But, Tatsumi being a character and a hero, he probably stands in the way and gets that cliche, something protects my heart thing, pulls the thing out, and it's like, you couldn't kill me. And one of the swindler, the lady, I forgot her name, but the furry bitch, she is impressed that he took a hit from Akame. And so afterwards, she's like, well, you think she's so innocent, I owe you a favor. She kicks the door open of the storehouse, and all of a sudden you just see dead, dilapidated bodies, tortured bodies, corpses hanging everywhere. One of the girls, I think her name was Suo, the girl that he left with, she was hanging from like fucking the ceiling with like cuts everywhere, like it was Saw or something. And then the boy he left with was in the prison, and he was like, yeah, the girl was claiming like, I didn't know anything about this. And then the dude speaks up like, yeah, she lured us in there, we ate the food, we were unconscious, we woke up here, and she tortured her to death, and she didn't give up, but she tortured her to death. And then the girl snaps like, she's cattle, she doesn't deserve to live, I can do whatever the fuck I want with her. And then out of nowhere, Akame pulls her sword out, is getting ready to kill her, and then Tatsumi just slices her down, just out of nowhere. No hesitation, and that's what the furry bitch liked. His friend died, the furry bitch is impressed by Tatsumi's eagerness to kill, not eagerness, but with no hesitation, does what he has to do, and he kills her, and now he becomes a part of the night raid. At the end of the episode, they're getting taken away, and Tatsumi is now in the night raid. This was a crazy episode because I did not see that whole twist with the, I'm evil. The whole family, I felt really bad for the family up until I seen the storehouse, and I was like, this bitch is crazy. She tortured them. So that's crazy. Either which ways, like the video if you enjoyed it. Comment down below what you thought about the first episode of Akame Got Killed or Akame Got Kiru. And I don't think, I'll probably try to review a lot of this if my job doesn't get in the way. But yeah, subscribe, like, comment.